Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Destroy Duchenne podcast. My name is Elijah Stacy. I'm the founder of the nonprofit organization Destroy Duchenne and the host of the Destroy Duchenne podcast. Today, we have with us Max. Welcome, Max.
Hi, how's it going?
So, Max, I want to go ahead and introduce you to the audience and get you familiar. So, Max, how old are you and where are you from?
I'm 19 years old, and I'm from the Dalles, Oregon.
Dallas, Oregon. Okay. All right. And so, I want to talk about like your interests in life and really, get to know you. So, what are the, what's a typical day look like for you? What are the things that you're really passionate about and interested in? Tell us about that.
Things I'm really passionate about and the things I do in my daily life. Well, right now I don't really do much in my daily life because of the COVID. I mean, that's pretty much everybody's story right now. But when I'm not under lockdown, not hiding, I like to go to thrift shops and
Hmm.
find things, and I sell them on eBay.
Okay. Okay. So you like to flip, basically. You like to buy something and then sell it for a higher cost than what you bought it at.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So you're a little bit of a entrepreneur right there.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah. What are some of the items that you like to flip at what do clothes or you know toys?
We do it as a family. It's not just me. My whole family does it, and I've been doing it since I was like a baby. Well, not that, but I've been tagging along with them, and
Okay.
they showed me the ropes when I got older. But I personally do a lot of like toys and stuff, like vintage ones from the 80s and 90s.
Okay. Old school stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you like? Sports or TV shows or video games?
Other stuff. Well, I like video games.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of free time on my hands, so I play a lot of them.
What do you like to play?
I play a lot of Fallout 76. Not many people like the game. It's kind of, I don't know, not highly rated, but I like it.
Yeah, you like. I mean, as long as you like it, that's all that matters. I mean,
Yeah,
my older brother used to play Fallout. I never got into it. It looks interesting, but I never really got into it. Um,
yeah.
what about well, first of all, what console are you on? I don't even know. What console do you play
I
on?
mean, a console, well, mainly the PlayStation 4, but I have all kinds of stuff because another thing we sell is a lot of like old video game, mostly Nintendo stuff, like the old ones from the 90s and 80s.
Mm, okay, okay. How about TV shows, movies?
TV shows and movies. Well,
Yeah.
I don't watch a ton of TV. I usually just use like Hulu and stuff.
Uh, is there
But I like what now? Sorry.
any shows on there that you like?
Uh, I don't know. I like a lot of like 80s movies, like the classic, like action 80s movies. I like a lot of those. And I don't know, I watch a little bit of like anime, not a ton, but just a little bit.
Mm, okay, anime. Interesting.
Yeah.
What got you interested in anime? Just happened or
I mean, I've always kind of watched like I don't know. I always thought they're interesting cartoons. They're different, because they're Japanese, and I was like, oh, those are cool. When I was like a kid, I watched like Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon when I was a
mm,
kid.
okay. All right. How about music?
Music, I like a lot of old music, like from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Mm, like rock and roll,
I like all kinds. I like a lot of like grunge music, I guess you could call it, like Pearl Jam and stuff,
okay.
like Stone Temple Pilots and that kind of thing.
Okay. All right. That's cool. How about sports? We a sports guy or
Not really. I mean, I appreciate sports. My dad's really into them, but I never really been.
oh yeah, what's he like?
He likes football and baseball a lot.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big football guy, big basketball guy.
Yeah,
Um,
I watch it sometimes, but it's just not really my thing.
it's not your thing.
One sport I do kind of like though is I think racing's cool, like rally car racing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hmm.
That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't gotten too much into that, but I think that it's definitely fascinating. Um,
Yeah.
just how fast the cars can go or whatever, you know.
Hmm.
Um, What? Hmm. Let's talk about something really important. Okay,
Okay.
really important. What is your favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food. Well,
Yeah,
I just love food. I don't know though. It's hard because I really like Mexican food. It doesn't matter what it is. Just if it's Mexican, I like it.
nice,
And I'm a big barbecue guy. I really like barbecue.
nice. Yeah, I like both of those.
Yeah.
Are those your top two, or do you got Chinese, Mediterranean, Thai food?
I mean, you can't forget pizza.
Pizza, nice, nice.
I don't know. I just like all kinds of food. I love food from all different cultures. Doesn't matter what it is. It's Japanese or Chinese. I just like it. I just
Hmm.
like food.
Hmm. Do you like any type of desserts? Any favorite
Oh,
candies?
I love desserts. And plus, my mom's a really good chef, so I eat a lot of good desserts.
Tell us about it. What do you cheesecake? What do we get? Ice.
My mom makes a lot of, well, me and my mom, and well, my whole family, I guess, we really like chocolatey things. So most of
Mm,
the stuff we make is chocolate.
nice chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. It's good. Do you like to read books? Anything like that?
I read a little bit of books. I don't know. I read I also I read some books and I read a little bit of manga too. Not a lot, but just a little bit.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
play more video games than I read books, but yeah, I read them sometimes.
Okay. Is there anything that in your life that you want to do, accomplish, dreams you have, goals, anything like that, or
Dreams and goals. Well, I mean,
places
one
you?
day I want to beat Duchenne, which I know we will.
Yes.
That's one of my main ones, and I don't know. I just want to be happy in life. Just be a happy person, be a good person, be good to others. Not be positive. Just be a good influence to people, be a good role model.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a really solid goal. I mean, I think being happy. I mean, uh, yeah, who doesn't want to be happy, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, when you feel bad and angry, it's just like your life's not fun. It's just like, it sucks.
it's simple. I mean, this is not complicated stuff. It's simple.
I
Like
know, especially in these days, there's so much anger and hatred in the world. Just people just not need to just relax and just be nice to each other, treat each other with respect.
exactly, exactly. It's just not complicated. I mean, yeah, it's just not complicated. It's basic stuff. Just let's try to be happy. Let's be nice to one another. Let's get along, and things will be fine, right? It's
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's simple, but it's always been the people that just can't do that for some reason.
exactly. I like that a lot. So you mentioned be a good role model to others, which I think is good. But now I have a question for you. Do
Uh
you
huh.
have any role models in your life? Any people that you look up to?
Well, the number one is, well, my parents, especially my mom, but I mean, my dad too. I guess I shouldn't say that. It's just, well, I love my parents both equally, and they both are big role models in my life.
Hmm.
Other role models, I don't know. Just, no, I don't know. I just like people that are nice to each other, and just, people that are nice, people that
Yeah,
don't hurt other people.
yeah, 100%. That's good. It's really good. It sounds like you're a big family guy. You really like your family. Do you have
Love my family.
any siblings or?
No, it's just me. I'm an only child.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it sounds like you got a great family though. Any grandparents or relatives or?
Yeah, I got good grandparents. They don't really hang out around a lot, but I love them, and they're there for me.
Yeah, that you see them once in a while type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Family's a great thing. Love my family too.
yeah,
Love my parents, mom and dad, great people. My brothers.
yep. Good
Yep.
thing to have.
100%. 100%. Totally agree with you there. Um, yeah, man. I think uh, I'm gonna try something new right now. Is there anything that you want to know about me? I've been asking you questions.
Uh,
Anything you want to know about me?
where do you live?
Yeah, so I'm in Southern California,
What part? What town?
Riverside.
Riverside. I don't know where that's at. I haven't been
Uh,
there.
it's kind of by Los Angeles, kind of by Orange County.
Okay, so it's in that area.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've been there. I've been to California a lot. I mean,
yeah.
just recently, like in 2019, before all the COVID stuff happened, we went there and stayed at Disneyland.
Oh, yeah. I'm like 30, 40 minutes away from Disneyland. So,
Oh yeah, so you're like pretty close to Anaheim. That's
yep,
cool.
yep, yep. Maybe one day we'll meet up.
Yeah, yeah, I'd love to do that.
That'd be really cool. So you mentioned Disneyland. Okay, you Disney guy,
Oh, big Disney guy.
big Disney guy. What about Disneyland? Disney, do you like? What? Tell me about it.
Well, I've been to Disneyland a lot of times, and I love it. I mean, I used to be able to walk, and I went on like all the rides and stuff. But more recently, I haven't been able to really get on them, the rides. But I still love Disneyland. The atmosphere is still really cool,
Yeah,
and it's fun.
yeah. No, Disney. The atmosphere is great there. It's you talk about being happy and joyful and all these things that I'm learning about you and Disneyland exemplify those things. So
Yeah, it's literally a manifestation of those things.
exactly. And so I can see why you like it a lot.
Mhm.
So you mentioned Disney. Do you like Marvel superheroes?
I'm not super into superheroes. I've been more of like I don't know, post-apocalyptic guy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like superheroes. I don't know. I've always preferred like Batman over like Marvel.
DC guy. Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that though. I'm not a huge like comic book guy. I'm more into like anime and stuff than I am
Mm,
comic books.
mm, okay. I don't know if I asked you, do you read?
Yeah, you did. I read sometimes. I read a little bit of manga.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because it just crossed my mind again because I was like, yeah, I don't know why I forgot that. But we're continuing forward. I love your attitude on stuff and your mindset, being happy, treating other people positively and all that. That sounds really
Hmm.
good. Um, yeah, I think we kind of covered that. But I guess let's kind of like pivot a little bit. Let's talk about the shin now. Um, so um, when did you first become aware that you had the shin?
Uh, I can't really remember. I believe I was like 4 or 5 when I was diagnosed with it. I can't really remember.
Mm.
And I think I was confined to a wheelchair when I was like 13 or something like that. I can't really remember very well, but it was something like that.
And do you know how that made you feel? Like, how did you take the experience of losing your ability to walk?
Well, it really, hurt me, and I was depressed for a long time, and it took me a while to, kind of get out of that canyon of depression. But nowadays, I just live with it, and it's just like I remain hopeful. I know someday they'll find a cure or something.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's
I mean, science is always progressing at a rapid rate, so it's like it's just a matter of time.
matter of time, matter of the effort and hard work that people put into it, matter of getting the job done. It's not inevitable that we cure diseases, but together working on it and hard work, we'll definitely get the job done, right? But
Yes.
okay, so you kind of took it that now how has your attitude changed now? What is your take on Duchenne now? Like um, being in a wheelchair and everything.
Well, I mean, it sucks, not gonna lie, but I just take it day by day, and someday I know it'll be better. And just I don't know, I just don't feel sorry. I try not to feel sorry for myself and not to be depressed.
Yeah, I think that's really good. I don't think feeling sorry for yourself. Don't think it helps. Don't think it does any.
No, it just makes you miserable.
Yep, 100%. Doesn't do anyone good. Does no one good.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. How about since Duchenne is a muscle wasting disease for all the people listening right now,
Mhm.
Duchenne attacks every muscle in the body, and that
Yep.
includes the arms. So, how's your arm strength? What is your what's your feelings on that? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, my arm strength hasn't really been doing that great lately. It's kind of hard for me to lift them up, and I mean, one thing that I still have pretty good use of is my hands. My hands are pretty strong. I think it's all the video games I play.
Mm. Hey, video games do you well.
And I also like another thing I like to do I didn't mention is I like to draw things.
Okay, so you're an artist.
Yeah.
What do you like to draw?
I like to draw like walk like scenery, and I also like to draw like cartoon characters and like anime characters.
Nice, nice. I want to see some of your drawings. So after this podcast, definitely text them to me. I want to see some of them.
Oh yeah, I've got a ton. I'll dig them out.
Cool, cool, cool. I'd love to see them. Okay. So how do you feel about the arm? Losing mobility in your arms. How does that make you feel?
It's
How do you
kind
take?
of it kind of makes me upset, but like I said, I just deal with it. I know someday I'll regain them, or
Yeah,
have those back.
you have the
But
hope.
I just do what I can. I just do what I can do, and what I can't do, my parents help me because I have my mom. She's my caretaker, and she gets paid to do it. Gets paid from the government, the disability and stuff. So I get that.
Yeah, so she helps you with that. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good. That's a great mom. It's good that you have that. Uh,
Yep.
it's a great thing. Um, okay, so let me look here. If you didn't have Duchenne,
Uh huh.
and I think this question is so fascinating, I get so many different answers. If you didn't have Duchenne, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
What I be doing right now? Well, I would have gotten into some kind of like trade school because I think having skills. I don't know. I think I'd probably do something like metal work or woodworking or an electrician or something like that. Something that pays pretty good and there's a high demand for.
Yeah, so you'd probably just go to trade school and get those trades and get in the workforce type of thing. That's what you would do.
Yeah, and then I'd save up money and I'd probably buy a house like not like in the middle of nowhere, but just like in the country, and I'd just live out there away from all the madness.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's so it sounds like you're kind of more hardworking, but maybe somewhat reserved, somewhat wanting peace, want to be kind of isolated somewhat away from the
Yeah,
busyness.
yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. It's just I don't know. Someday I just want to, I want to have my own family. I
Mm,
want to have a wife and kids and all that.
yeah. Okay. So you want to get married and start a family and all that?
Yeah, and just live out with them in the country. Another thing, I know it's kind of silly, but I like a lot of the like doomsday prepping stuff. I think it's cool.
Mm, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. About the family. So you said like kids and everything. Do you know what type of? Do you know if you'd want a boy or girl or what family would be like?
I don't really care what gender my kids would be if I ever had them. I just would love them no matter what.
Exactly. That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Yep.
I think that's interesting. Okay, so that's a pretty good answer. Pretty good answer. What do you hate most about? What do you hate most about the Shin?
What do I hate most about the shed? Well, I just hate the effects it has on people and their families. It's terrible. I don't wish it upon my worst enemy. It's horrible. It just, it tears families apart. And it shatters people's, hopes and stuff.
What do you think the impact on the family is? You said it tears families apart. Why do you say that?
Well, it's just like, I mean, just imagine you're a parent and your kid they're like, oh, he's got this disease well, it only affects boys. So yeah, this particular one, but it's like you want your boy to be normal, to, not have something wrong with him and not being able to walk. That's horrible. It's like, that's completely life changing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people can still overcome it, like I have, but it's not good.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It definitely puts some bumps in the road. what you're saying. It definitely
Yeah.
creates some obstacles in life. I would definitely agree with that. 100%. 100%. But on the positive side, do you think that Duchenne has made you a better person?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a super religious person, but I think a lot of the things that happen in the world, I think happen for a reason. I think if there is a God or whatever, that it's his way of testing us or something.
Okay. So you definitely think the adversity that Duchenne has, inflicted upon your life has perhaps built up your character or something?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly, but yeah, I think something like that. I don't know. But, it's just people, it's just you play the hand you're dealt in life. Sometimes you get a bad hand, and sometimes you just got to play that hand.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to look at it. It's true. I mean, it's true. You got to work with what you got. You got to work with what you got. I absolutely love that. I think that's solid advice and philosophy. Deshin, no Deshin. I think everybody can benefit from what you just said. That's some really powerful stuff, Max. Some really
Thank
powerful.
you.
I think that and you're really credible. You can say that. People like us, we can say that. We have the adversity. We know. We don't have the most fortunate life, right? But
Yeah.
but for us to say, you have to work with what you got. Some powerful stuff.
Yeah. Well, what you're saying about like role models, I just kind of thought of another one.
Yeah.
I went to like a school that was community based. It wasn't like a normal school. And I don't know, one of my favorite people was the principal because he wasn't just my principal, he's like my friend too. And
Mhm.
a lot of things I've learned in my life, I learned from him.
Oh yeah. What have you learned from him? Like, what are some of the lessons that stick out to you?
He's just kind of, I mean, my parents too, but he's just kind of introduced other things and kind of cemented my beliefs. But, just being a good person, not using love instead of hate, you know, playing the cards you're dealt, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So speaking of high school and school and all that, how was school like for you? Did you like it? Was it, what was your experience?
Uh, well, I didn't like normal school. I wasn't like a super good student. I mean, I was like in detention a lot and stuff. I didn't get along with kids and stuff. I mean, I wasn't like antisocial. I mean, I had friends. I don't know. I just kind of kept to myself, and I don't know. I just didn't do very good. I struggled at like math and stuff. But I mean, I did good with like reading, like writing, but I struggled at like math. I was horrible at it.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
But when I entered high school, I went to a different type of high school, as a community school, where we did things that actually will benefit us in our life, not, like open textbook to page whatever and
Mm.
do this.
Hmm.
It was like you could kind of pick what you wanted to do, and then the teachers would find things to apply to it.
Okay. So like more skill based type of stuff.
Uh-huh. And I even took some college level classes when I was there.
Nice.
I took college level art and like college level cooking.
Mm. Okay. Okay. I like that. That's two things that I am not good at. Art and cooking. But I like that for sure. That's cool. But then that's
Yeah.
it sounds like you both enjoy both of those things based off what we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what is something that well, yeah, what is something about the Shin that you want other people to understand about it?
Well, this applies not just to people that have but just have empathy for other people. Take a minute to think. It's like, how would my life be if I were in this person's situation? Just think. It's like, people have could have good reasons for why they act a certain way and stuff. And just, try to empathize with people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Try to see what it would be like to be in a wheelchair, to have a muscle wasting disease, to see and know what it would feel like to have the shin.
Yeah. I mean, not just like that, like for just people in Duchenne, just all kinds of people. It doesn't matter. Just people that, maybe were born in poverty, or people that had some other kind of disease, not muscular dystrophy, but some other life-altering disease.
Yeah. Basically, you're saying be more empathetic in the world. We need more empathy.
Yeah, exactly. If there was more empathy in the world would be a better place. We wouldn't have all the craziness in the world right now. Well, I mean, except COVID, that has nothing to do with it.
Mm. Okay, I love that. I love that. I think empathy is a great thing. I think there's not more empathy doesn't hurt nobody.
Mm-mm,
So
definitely not.
yeah, you're right on that. You're right on that.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about Duchenne, is there anything about the disease that you're fearful of? Anything that scares you about it?
I mean, there's a lot of things in life that scare me, but I just try not to, think about it. But one thing that scares me with MD is just, Duchenne is, I'm just afraid that my lungs it'll affect them more. It'll get worse. I mean, so far I'm okay. Like, I don't need a breathing machine or anything at night, like a CPAP or whatever. But I'm just worried that someday I'll have to have one.
Yeah, because it attacks the diaphragm and the muscles, right? So
Yeah, because I mean, there's muscles for everything in your body, and it affects all of them. So that's kind of scary.
yeah, well, it's great that you're not that you're healthy now, that your lungs are healthy now.
Yeah.
That's
Another part of it to me is just taking good care of myself. Not eating a bunch of stuff. Trying to eat somewhat healthy. Trying to just take care of myself, not eat fast food and junk food. Eat natural foods. Eat more fruits and vegetables.
Yep. Trying to do everything in your control to be as healthy as possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Another great mindset, another great thing that is profound. It's profound. To be honest with you, Max, it's profound. You're saying
Oh, well, thank you.
profound stuff. So speaking of the lungs and heart, do you ever worry about the early death rates?
Uh, yeah, I mean, of course I do, but I just try not to think about it. I just try to think, hopefully before then they'll have something to, make me be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Maybe
kind of technology.
complete the cure. Let's cure this disease.
Exactly.
Yep.
Which I know they will eventually. It's just a matter of time, I think. I just take every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
100%. 100%.
Yep.
Um. Okay. Well, I'm looking at my questions that I typically ask. I think we had a good discussion. Yes, I got a important question. How has Destroy Duchenne made you feel?
Your organization, I love it. I love your message. You guys, are great. We need more people like you, and it's good that you do fundraisers and stuff, or try to get money. That's good.
Mm-hmm. You ever feel like, um, I don't know, Destroy Duchenne, ever bring you hope, make you feel more positive? What's it mean to you as a person that
I
has?
mean, one thing is it reinforces my positivity and the mindset that we're gonna beat this thing. That's what it does to me.
Yeah. Okay, I love that. I love that. That's really important. I think is that we do keep that positive message out there because people want more positivity and if you're gonna do a positive thing, you got to do it a positive way. The positive thing
Mm-hmm.
being cure the disease. Let's do it a positive way, right?
Yes.
100%. Well, Max, is there anything that you want to talk about in the last few minutes of our podcast? I feel like we've had a great conversation. We covered a lot of things. Is there anything else that you want to bring up, talk about? Anything?
Well, let's see here. Well, one thing I did do that's kind of interesting is there's this company they're based in Oregon, but I think they have them in other states. But
Yeah.
they're called Dutch Brothers. They make like coffee and stuff and flavored drinks. And anyways, they helped me do a fundraiser so that me and my family could get a new wheelchair van.
Mm.
And they helped me through the school, and I had a little fundraiser or all the people in town and another town called Hood River, that's like half an hour from here. They all the profits for that day went to me, and they got we got enough money to buy a nice wheelchair van.
Awesome, man. It's awesome to hear that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember doing that. That definitely makes life more convenient. Right now, you can go more places.
Yeah, I like to travel, and I just travel even though I do have a disease. I try my best to get out there and travel because I love seeing new places, adventuring. I love all that.
100%. 100%. Don't let the disease hold you back, but keep living your life to the best that you can. Keep doing all the things that you love, traveling, eating good foods, like you said, um,
Hmm.
going to Disneyland, right?
Yeah, I've been to Disney World too.
Been to Disney World?
Yeah, the
What's
Make a
better?
Wish Foundation.
What's
I did
better,
that for the Make a Wish.
Disneyland or Disney World?
I mean, they both have different things about them. I think Disneyland, just because I've been there more, and it's just more nostalgic, I guess you could say.
Mm, okay. Okay. Um, well, yeah. Any other last comments or anything that you want to discuss?
No, I think I pretty much mentioned everything I wanted to say.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, it's been great talking to you. And
Yeah,
everybody, this has been Max on the Destroy Duchenne podcast with us today. I'm Elijah Stacy, the host of the Destroy Duchenne podcast. You can watch more, listen to more if you go to destroyduchenne.org and then go to the podcast area. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Destroy Duchenne. All those good places to keep in touch with us, see our messages. And Max, the way we close this podcast is we both say complete the cure. All right?
complete the cure.
All right. So on a 3, 2, 1, we're both going to say it.
Oh, okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Complete the cure.
Complete the cure.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.